All right, BradCooney.com. I'd like to welcome to the show World of Dance Season 4 World Champions MDC3. What is up, y'all?
Hi.
Hi.
Everybody doing good? The world's changed a little bit for you here the last few days, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're doing great.
Yeah, man. Before we start, man, just really congratulations. I've watched the show every season, and when I saw you guys come out for your qualifiers, I think I almost predicted this. I was like, man, they're going to be a real force, man. I knew you guys were going to be a force. I wasn't sure you were going to win the whole thing, but I told a friend of mine, man, these three are going to be a force.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're very welcome. All right, so let's get into this. So, again, like I mentioned, when you guys introduced yourself to America and the world, it was during the qualifier. You came out, and you guys performed to One Republic, the song "Apologize." So, first of all, how surprised were y'all when y'all walked out and you saw the judges sitting there?
It was definitely a big shock because we were expecting producers at first, so we were thinking that we weren't going to be as nervous and everything was going to be fine. But when we walked,
Yeah, when we walked in there, it was pretty crazy to see them. It almost looked like a projection screen.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't even look real.
Wow. Now let me ask you this: so would you guys prefer to be surprised like that, to where you don't have time to really freak out because you have to perform like really quick after that, or would you be more nervous if you had more time to think and know they were sitting out there beforehand?
I think we were less nervous going into it because when we saw the judges, it almost made us want to perform harder and better. So I think it helped not knowing they were in there because we went in less nervous and then we just acted on what we had to deal with, and it almost made us dance better. Yeah.
And when you guys feeling pretty good about that performance at the qualifiers after it was over with?
Yeah, we felt really great about how we danced.
Yeah. So then next became the duels. You guys have moved on. You advanced to the duels, and you danced to Never Again. Whose idea was it to do a continuation from the first from the qualifiers? It was like a story. It was like a part one and a part two.
Nappy Tabs, actually, they're the ones behind all of our backstage rehearsals and stuff, and they gave the idea that we could continue the love story, and so they gave that thought to Shannon, our choreographer, and Shannon, our choreographer, made the ultimate decision to make sure that they continued into each other and that it was a continued love story.
And how did you guys feel about it? You guys excited to do that?
Yeah, I was very excited to do that because it hasn't been done on the show before, so it was kind of like making world dance history.
Seriously, it really was. Because I've watched every season and I've seen back in the 80s and the 90s there was rock bands that would put out an album, a record, and then the record after that they would be like a continuation of some of the songwriting that would come off. But I've never seen a dance performance like that.
Yeah, we're really trying to go for almost like a movie, like a part two,
I think it just made everyone remember us more, and it definitely gave us something special about us, which is what we were going for.
Which is really important to try to separate, because you guys are surrounded by such crazy, amazing talent. You have to do something to separate yourselves,
Yeah, definitely.
And you know what was cool? Derek noticed it right away, because I watched his reaction when you guys did it. And the judge, Derek, was right on it. He's like, "Oh, look, they picked up from last week."
Yeah, we're really trying to make it as obvious as possible, and it was just great that he found out right away.
Yep.
We were super happy he noticed because we were scared that nobody would notice, and then we would have just changed our beginning. So we wanted to make it pretty obvious.
Really, because if nobody would have noticed it, all that hard work would have been kind of a moot point.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you guys got the standing ovation after that performance too, by the way.
Yeah, that felt incredible.
Yeah, that was definitely a memorable moment during the whole experience because we were one of the few acts that got a standing ovation from all the judges.
Yep, and it validated my hunch from the qualifiers. Because when they did that, I think, oh crap, these guys got 3 judges standing up for them. I was like, yeah, I think my little premonition might be coming true. That was amazing. Seriously, all 3 stood up, and you guys really must have been so much like relief to see that.
Yeah, it was amazing.
All right, semifinals. The women's rook routine. The tricks. Let's talk about the tricks in that performance and how much time do you guys put into those? I mean, just how much work and practice, because those tricks you guys do are amazing.
We would spend like almost 10 hours on one, and it was just, so we would be so picky with each other. And I actually have the 2 on here now. But yeah, going back was, sorry her phone died, but going back was we would spend so much time learning those dances, and we would just keep playing and just creating new things.
Do you do any weight training at all, or is your weight training pretty much practicing tossing your partners around and catching them?
Yeah, I actually started going to the gym before the World of Dance and just lifting weights to help.
Yeah.
Definitely helps a lot.
Yeah, because I mean, you have to be strong. I mean, you have to be strong to do these performances.
Yeah.
All right. I guess bring my listeners up to speed a little bit, and kind of like tell everybody how you 3 even like met. How did this happen? Where did y'all meet? Like, and how did it become that you guys would dance together?
We all met at my mom's dance studio and through Mather Dance Company, and we started training together when we were about, Maddie was like 10, I was 9, and Diego's, I think, 9 as well. And we just kind of became best friends and kept doing trios, so yeah.
And so just from that, it just blossomed into a trio, and how many...
Yeah, we really just did it for like dance competition.
Yeah.
Then once we found out about World of Dance, we actually auditioned for season 1, and sadly we didn't get in until season 4, but it all like worked out so well.
Yeah, there's a lot that they don't show on TV. It's quite a marathon to go through to make the TV side of it, isn't it?
Yeah, there's like a lot of audition process before even like airing the show.
How many did you guys audition for every season, and finally on 4 you made it?
Yeah, we auditioned every season, and we went through like the casting auditions, and we like went to like the contract process, but they ended up cutting us until the season 4.
And was it just drive and determination that made you guys keep going back and trying?
Yeah, they definitely gave us a lot of feedback after each year, and so our choreographer, Shannon Mather, really studied the show when we were auditioning for this past season, and so that really made us get on, and she put all of her best works together and created perfect routines for the show.
Yeah. What do your friends think about all this? Like, how are you being received by your friends and family?
My friends have been super supportive about it, especially my school ones, and they just think it's really cool that I won such a big show, and I could just tell they're really proud.
Yeah.
So it just makes me super happy that they like support me that well.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Let's see. So, in your wildest, craziest dreams, did you ever imagine, like, it's one thing to make the show, you know what I mean, like to get to the TV rounds, but you guys are the freaking world champions, like the best in the world. Has that sunk in, or is it still kind of surreal?
It's very surreal because we didn't even like realize we were gonna make it past duels. So making it like to the semifinals was like such an accomplishment. Then making it to the finals was like, okay, we can like actually have a shot at winning this.
Yeah. Has any opportunity spun off of this performance for you guys? Have you got other offers coming in, things happening? You don't have to tell me what it is, but is there some things in the works?
Yes, we've definitely had some job opportunities pop up, and we actually just did a job for the American Heart Association, which was a really cool experience, and we have a music video coming up for Blake McGrath's new single on his new album coming out. Which
no,
is
really? That's
exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's really exciting for us because
he's like our family too, so
Yeah.
to be able to perform in that was super exciting.
Yeah, man. If you guys don't have one yet, you should get an agent, and because you can get some movies, you can get some movie parts. So many movies have dance parts, you know.
We're actually all signed with the same agency,
Beautiful.
Go-To Talent Agency.
Perfect. That's great. Very smart. You know, you gotta strike while the fire's still hot. You know what I mean? And just capitalize on as many opportunities as you can from this.
Yeah, definitely.
Good stuff. All right, so then here comes like the ultimate day, the finals, and you guys performed to Celine Dion's "I Surrender," and Celine Dion, I'm a huge fan of her. I mean, and the judges after that performance were just very, very, very nice words. How are you guys feeling though? Like after, I mean, because this was the performance to like was whether it's going to get you over the top or not. So when you guys were finished, how was you feeling? What was going through your mind like before the score was revealed?
When we were performing, I think literally nothing was going through my mind besides don't mess up, because I needed to make sure all my lifts were like solid so I wouldn't fall. And I think we can all agree that when we're performing, we kind of just think about the next dance move, so it's all a mindset, really.
You know what's amazing is like everything has to be so in sync that if anything's off like a half a step, it'll stick out like a sore thumb. You know, especially for the judges.
For sure.
So you guys got a 95.7, if I remember right, for your score. And
yes, we did.
It was an amazing score, and it actually knocked out Oxygen. Now, Oxygen was the other group that I was saying early in the game. I said, these guys are really, like, good. I think they were from the Netherlands, if I remember right. So you guys knocked off a really, really, really talented group with that score. What was going through your mind, like, when that happened?
I think we were just taking everything step by step, and after we knocked out Oxygen, we were super excited and hopeful to keep going on into the competition. And so our next step was Jefferson and Adrianito, which they were one of our toughest competitions throughout the whole thing because their lifts are insane in their pieces. And so when we got to them, we were really nervous.
Yeah. And then the group from France, they have that really unique tick style, you know what I mean? How you know what I'm talking about, obviously, the group from France.
The geometric.
Yes. I was shocked that they made it that far, not because they're not talented. I knew they were crazy talented, but I was amazed by bringing a new style like that to the competition.
It was definitely it was super different from anything that's been on the finale before. Yeah,
man. All right, so two more things, and I'll let you all go. I think I just got you. I think maybe somebody else dropped off the line.
Oh, no, we're with it.
Oh, okay, great.
The phone just died.
Oh, yeah, it happens, man. So like $1 million, man. So what are you guys going to do with the money?
Well, we all want to go on a big shopping spree, and Maddie just graduated.
I just graduated, so I'm going to move to LA this year, and I really want to get a really nice apartment out there, so the money will definitely help.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want to move to LA next year, so I want to get an apartment out there, save my money.
Yeah.
And I'm turning 16, so I want to get a car.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep, you have to get a nice car. And Diego, you're moving to LA next year. Are you a junior now?
I'm going to be a senior.
Gotcha.
This next school year.
And you're pursuing dance out there, or more acting, or what?
Yeah, we all want to pursue dance, and like my dream is to go on a world tour with an artist.
Yeah.
Definitely compete on a dance convention when I'm older.
Somebody like Lady Gaga, maybe something like that.
Yeah, like Justin Bieber, Rihanna, Ariana Grande.
Right.
Any one of those.
I think the same goes for all of us too.
And I honestly think all three of you guys are going to do that too. You're just too talented. It's going to happen. 100%.
Thank you. We're really hoping for it.
Yep. Okay, last thing I got. So give some advice to some other groups or some other solo performers that are out there that are thinking about trying out. Maybe they might be nervous, or what's some advice you can share with somebody out there who's thinking about, trying out for World of Dance?
Definitely make dance your top priority out of all of the things on your list, and I think just try to branch out in all styles as possible to become versatile.
I would say don't be scared to put yourself out there and just try, because even if you get turned down, it would be a great learning experience.
And I would say just remember that training is the #1 priority if you want to pursue dance as a career, and just to really stay focused on one goal.
Such fantastic advice from all three of you guys and gals. Really, really thank you guys for coming on my show. I'm very proud of you guys, too. Such a terrific performance.
Thank you so much for having us.
And you guys, just good luck to everybody in Los Angeles and your careers. And I want to keep tabs on you guys. I want you guys to come back and just fill me in and on things that are going on.
Yeah, definitely. We'd love to come back.
Thanks so much. You guys have a great night, okay? Thanks so much for doing this.
You too.
Okay, good luck. Bye-bye.
Bye.